Y'all know B Simone is?
He's a great father. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur.
He's such a boss.
He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
Look at him. He's a great father. He's a boss. He's a strong black man.
Look at him posting his wife. Look at him.
Look at him.
On date night. Look at him.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. You're not a good communicator. You don't value her feelings. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man, a great father, a great leader in any aspect? You're not a great husband, a great communicator, a great...
You're a liar.
You're not great.
You're
not great.
You're a liar.
You're not great.
So that's my
You're
point.
You're not great.
So I posted this.
You're not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah.
Well, sure. I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father and you don't respect their mother? How are you a good father and you don't respect who brought them into this world?
Carried them.
You're not.
Do you guys see this app right here? It's called Audible.
All right.
There's actually a better way to make money on it.
All right. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all see that?
Yeah. I saw that shit the other night, man.
So that entire conversation was basically triggered by her friend, whoever the other donkey is up there. I don't even know her name. She said, Martin Luther King was this, was that, but he cheated on his wife. And then you see B. Simone's response. He tried to say, regardless of him, no. The reason why you responded as such is because the reference point was Martin Luther King. So you could do all these great things, but if you have some infidelity, then you're not great. Like that negates everything else Martin Luther King did. And I don't know if there's any evidence of the said cheating. I know it's been rumored with MLK, but I don't know if it's a real thing. But what's your take on what she had to say, Eddie?
Oh man. B. Simone, man. First of all, she's shaped like the letter H, italicized. She has a big ass mouth and has been known to be, inconsistent in her message. She put out a book and it was found that it was written by other people. So she kind of stole most of the material on that book. I'm saying that to say, this is the type of person making that comment. In terms of the comment, right, Coretta Scott King herself said that was all BS, right? And if I'm going to believe anybody, I'm going to believe the wife who the cheating is happening on, right? Or allegedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, when did he have time to be smacking down all these white women, right? And as black men, those reports are being made by the FBI. We already know not to trust them motherfuckers anyway. So you got these reports coming out from these folks, right? But in terms of today, modern day context, these two sisters sitting down talking shit about a dead man, first and foremost, but also looking at it from the aspect of going hard on telling, one of our greatest warriors, regardless how you saw him, that he wasn't shit because he didn't respect his wife. None of us were born when this shit was going on. And then two, it's like, how are you going to completely discredit somebody based on your social aspect, right? So just like, yo, is it respectful to go out and be with other women while you're married? We all know the answer to that is no. But in terms of legacy, which is where she missed a big ass point, it's just like, you can't tell me that MLK's impact and his legacy is something that we're going to dismiss because he got some cheeks on the side, allegedly, right? I think that's easier for men to consume than it is for women. And I don't know what drove them to have that conversation, but it's like, if the wife is saying this shit didn't happen, if the brother freaking died, literally died for his people, and now, 30, 40 years later, you on a podcast talking about he ain't shit because he ain't respect the woman that's raising his kids, I'm like, nah, I don't rock with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Question, Ty. You on mute? Unmute yourself. It was she right in all of what she was saying? Like, is there any is it disrespectful? Can you not be great? Is Martin Luther King's greatness negated because he allegedly got some cheeks?
I feel like, first of all, she's a fraud. One, like you were saying, like she stole shit. So like we're not even gonna like credit her fucking
Fraudulent
words.
already.
But anyway, everybody can't be like a fucking perfect. Is there's no perfect. No one's perfect. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you think you are. No one is perfect in this world. If that man did what he did what he did. But at the end of the day, what's she out here doing? She probably got some skeletons in her closet. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, allegedly, he did this. But, you know what I'm saying? People probably got, you know, uh, fucking skeletons, her skeletons out in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that shit with Martin Luther King, like you said, that's a dead man, and his wife didn't mind it. So, what we got to say about it? Like, who
But I
cares?
but I seen people terrorizing Kevin Samuels, and I thought I seen you on a post like he get what
Yeah.
he deserved type shit. I thought I seen you say something like that.
See, the thing about Kevin Samuels
Uh
was,
oh.
I was,
Oh.
I, I was, I was, I was here when this,
Wow.
I was here when this man was. I don't know him personally. I have never seen this guy, but I was on this planet when this motherfucker was doing the shit he was doing. Like I don't know. Every time I seen him, like we talked about it, you said that could have just been his highlights, but every time I seen him, he was talking crazy to a black female
He
or
was
this that, and the third.
Ty, he was
Every
dead
time I
when I
seen him,
seen he was
no,
dead
no,
when
no.
I seen your comments though.
No, but what I'm saying is, what I said on the comment was, what goes around comes around. You can't be out here talking crazy to people, doing people bad, and then like, nigga, karma got to come around. But who's to say what kind of karma is gonna, you know, be presented to you? And that was the karma that was presented to him. He fucking passed away. Like, I'm not saying that I'm happy the man dead or nothing like that, but it's just, I just feel like, you know, he every time I seen him and whatever on the internet, he was always saying something crazy to some black lady, like, you know what I mean? So
But
that's
you
what.
that to me and Bub, you can respond, but to me it's similar to what she doing though. Because what karma did he get from giving advice and giving the energy he received?
So I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Like you was raised. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. We grown, but like everything shouldn't be. You don't got to harp on everything. If the lady, if you see a lady with fucking one leg, you gonna be like, yo, you got one leg. Nah, some shit just don't need to be spoken on. Like you making these white people think that like black females is this and that. How you talking to them? Like, and guess what? How he talking to them? Black white men like, oh, well, we could talk to him like that too. If the black man don't talk to the fucking don't talk to him right, we can talk to him how we want to talk to him. So like, man.
Go ahead,
I got a
Bub.
response to that, but Bub, go ahead.
Go ahead, Bub.
Hey, yo, Billboard. I don't like what you said pertaining to uh what Kevin Samuels, whatever comes out of his mouth, he got to worry about what the fuck Caucasians think about. Yo, why does it always have to revert back to what Caucasians think about it? That shit, that
Well,
shit,
hold on,
that shit, that shit corny to me. Why do we live our lives worrying about how Caucasians see us? Like I'm sure he wasn't living his life uh thinking, oh, I might not want to say this because I'm worried about what Caucasians might think about us. That wasn't Kevin Samuels. And I don't, you know what? Let's just get off the Kevin Samuels. Let's just revert back to Shorty because like everybody's speaking on this man, he dead, and it's it's a fucked up situation. Homie was a good cat. To me, he was a good cat.
people.
Everybody up in arms because he dead now, and they feel like karma coming back on him because of the things he was saying. Like, yo, he wasn't the only one saying these things. He just had a huge platform. So I don't want to go back to the whole Kevin Samuels thing. I want to stick straight on Shorty talking about MLK.
Go ahead. What you think about it?
I as far as what she said, like Shorty, I don't know nothing about her. I'm saying I only saw her. I saw her a couple of times online.
Wilding out.
The context was off. She wasn't using that. She wasn't speaking in the proper context. Now because she said he was a bad dad because he might have cheated. He might have had of infidelity pertaining to his wife and the messages he was putting out. How if he, let's say he did cheat on his wife, right? How the hell that makes him a bad dad? You know what I'm saying? Like if the man taking care of his kids, but he cheated on his wife, how does that make him a bad dad? You're a dad to your fucking children, not your wife. You a husband to your wife. What is she talking about right now?
They
You know what I'm
said, but and you can keep going, but I just want to. They said because if you disrespect their children's mom, how you gonna disrespect the person that carried the kids?
Is the two don't has nothing to do with one another. Like, I could go upstairs and beat the brakes off my wife right now, but still take care of my kids properly. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make me a bad dad. It make me a bad husband, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Would it make you a bad dad if you beat her up in front of the kids?
Nah, no. It makes me a bad husband and a bad man, not a bad dad. If I'm doing everything I gotta do for my children, why am I a bad dad? Because of the things that I do to my wife, right?
Yeah,
I could divorce my wife, right? I could divorce my wife and defame my wife and talk bad about her publicly, but still provide for my kids, feed my kids, make sure they straight. So how would that make me a bad dad? It would make me a bad man or a bad husband, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying,
I think
don't try to denounce my dad title for the shit that I do to my lady or my wife. That does not make me a bad dad.
I think I don't think it's mutually exclusive, like she's saying, but I think there's some things you could do to a child's mother that can harm a child, and in which case would affect your dad overall score.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Now I'm gonna revert back, right? I'm gonna revert back to her MLK
Yeah.
you know. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Now, if she would have been like, "Yo, I don't respect MLK because he's preaching all this. He's preaching. He's putting out a positive message, but he's not living that. He's not really living that message that he's putting out." If she would have said some shit like that, okay, I could agree with her because I say the same thing often when it comes to preachers. Don't try to tell me how I'm living my life if you're not living how I should be living my life. If you're not living your life the same way, you know what I'm saying? You got Brenda, bent over in back of the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you feel me? Don't try to tell me how to live my life when you know you're doing dirt too. If she would have put it out like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I would say, okay, yeah, Shorty got a point there. But the fact that, she trying to take away all the other great things that he has done and try to say he's not a good dad because, he quote unquote might be doing some craziness behind his wife's back. Like, come on, man. Like, nah, Shorty, you off.
Do too much. But if we all do that, then just imagine the change we can effectuate. Ty, I don't want to see you selling your ass because somebody offer you $1 million, baby. You know what I mean? I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass if I see you. Hey, Hamp, what I'm supposed to do? Stop twerking, motherfucker. You understand? Hey, man, I love you, man. Look,
You already
like,
know,
share,
man.
subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.